Hello, today I'm going to do a 5 by 5 homepage breakdown about high risk merchant account provider websites. I've selected five for you today, amongst them Host Merchant Services, Durango Merchant Services, SMB Global, Payment Cloud, and one more which is Saw Payments. So for each of these five home pages, I'm going to try to highlight five elements of this hero section. I'll try to find the best as well as the worst element, and one, two, three additional elements that could be either bad, neutral, or interesting. So let's have a look at Durango Merchant Services first. First thing that comes to mind for me is the use of the color. So we've got a bluish navy color here, we've got orange, and then we've got this orangey background as well. So the first comment I'm going to leave to improve this homepage is call to action button color does not work with this background, so it does not stand out against this background. Secondly, this call to action um, doesn't convince me. It's clear about what's going to happen next. I'm going to apply, but it doesn't really show me a benefit. When we compare that to the other call to action, get approved today, this is brilliant. Brilliant call to action. It shows me immediately why I should click. Then a tiny point, maybe not as important. I'm going to mention it anyway. This, so we've got a phone number and a sloppy design. So immediately I lose trust. So what else can we say about this website? Let's get you processing, transparent pricing, quick approval. I think this is pretty good. Transparent pricing, quick approval. We've got two benefits. Actually, one benefit, one outcome. Let's get you processing could maybe be a bit more concrete, but I think it's pretty good. And if I had to select one final thing to say about this homepage is that there's no subtitle, social proof, and I think when we're talking about money, social proof is really, really important. So I took some time to change the colors on this image to make it a little bit more clear. And one final thing, a bonus, let's say, caught my attention, and it's the background image. So the background image does not feel super relevant. We see a store in the background. Okay, we're talking about payment processing, but I feel it takes a little bit of advanced thinking maybe to notice. And the good thing about this background though is that the people are looking at the call to action button, and this tends to actually help conversions. So all in all, I believe this homepage has a few good elements, but it's not that good actually. So let's have a look at the next one, which is Payment Cloud. I like the overall look of this one. We're seeing a few things that we couldn't see on the Durango page. First thing that catches my attention here is the featured on. So we've got a element of social proof on here in the hero section, and this is great. It's great. Um, then what I really like about this page is this section. So we've got the number and with waiting time 0 minutes, online 14 agents. Um, this is friction reduction at its best, if you ask me. This is really great. Um, then what else? We've got get started here. We've got apply here. Let's do general comment. So we've got two CTA buttons, different colors, generic CTA, copy. Not great. Let's have a look at your website as well, actually, and see if they'll lead to the same page. Apply, say hello to effortless payment processing. It's pretty lame, pretty vanilla. And if you click get started, say hello to payment processing. So two call to action buttons take us to the same place. Both okay. We're replying, we're getting started, but not great. They don't show me why should they don't convince me. And then we've got Payment Cloud Merchant Services. I don't know. We offer customized merchant services that are tailored to fit your unique business needs. Mixed feelings. Hard to believe. It's that client centered when the first word of the subtitle is we. And just using an early title is a waste of space. Payment Cloud Merchant Services, it doesn't tell me anything about why to pick this company. Nothing at all. So all in all, I think this homepage is a little bit better because we've got this brilliant use of two ideas of these two fiction reducing elements. So 0 minutes to wait, 14 agents online. I can just grab my phone, call them right now. That's great. Then we've got social proof at the bottom here. Well done. I think they can do a little bit better with the call to action copy, or with the copy in general. But overall design look of this homepage is a lot better than the previous one. Let's move on. SMB Global, completely different look again. Got a white copy and a dark background. And my first thought is, I don't like it. I don't like it. So first thing that comes to mind is contrast isn't great. It's not inviting me to read. But I'll have to read it anyway to have a few more suggestions for this homepage. Learn more. This is probably the call to action copy, the standard call to action copy from the team. So it's vanilla. It's boring. No. Um, and we've got the background ish image. So background image, lots of opportunity, not relevant at all. What else? So merchant account services, all right. It's like this little line above the title, pre-title, whatever it's called. It's okay. Probably works for SEO. Then we've got standard risk, high risk, something in between. No problem. Okay, so in this title, addresses, audience, casual. It's a fun start. Then we've got the subtitle, cut through the hassle of getting approved and get merchant services that fit your unique business all the way from standard risk, moderate risk, high risk, and additional payment processing solutions. We're a one-stop shop for all your payment processing needs. Cut through the hassle of getting approved and get merchant services that fit your unique business. Awesome. But then it gets a little bit long. I think subtitles promising, but too long. Would it rewrite? It could be a lot better. So we could do something like get approved quickly, get merchant services that fit your unique needs, unique business needs, all your payment processing needs in one place. Short bullet list. I think that would do a little bit better than this long text a few people will want to read. So this landing page or this home page is a bit worse than the previous one, the one from Payment and Cloud. I think it's on the same level with the first one. Maybe the copy is a little bit better on this one. The design was a little bit better on Durango. So we've got a little bit better traction copy here, but then this copy wasn't actually that bad. I don't remember that's on the same level, but maybe Durango doing a little bit better. Let's move on to number 4, which is merchant services, host merchant services. We've got, of course, the homepage copy that's being written here. It's a little bit interactive, so let's go have a look. Host merchant services and see what happens. Build with reliability, low cost, great service, scalability. So we've got reliability, low cost, great service. Love. I just think this title is too self-centered. You know, if you say you'll love, back it up, prove. And what else do we see? You see social media links here in the top menu. I'd avoid social media links. It's in the menu. Don't take people away. You know, these are people. You know, what do you want from the homepage? You want clients. You don't want more followers. I don't think. So you're taking these people to your social media channels. They might not get back to your homepage. They'll get distracted by a video. They'll get distracted by something else. So no, don't do it. Then we've got three call to action buttons. So we've got three different CTAs. Maybe get started and request a quote the same. Get started. How would you like to start? And no. So three different call to actions. Two is already more than I would recommend. Three is too much. Too much. Color doesn't stand out here. Okay. Not too bad. What else can we say? So we've got a chat bot here. Welcome to host merchant services. Can we answer any questions for you? So, so we've got a chat box. It's actually a fourth call to action. Actually, some more confusion. Wouldn't do it. And finally, as we saw with the first one, no subtitle, no social proof. So at first sight, this homepage doesn't look that bad, but when we zoom in, there's so many room like ideas. There are so many ideas for improvement. It's the first time ever that I just have five, let's call them negative comments. There's a lot to be done about this page, if you ask me. And then we've got one more left, which is sort payments. First site does not look bad. I see a few brands, but actually these brands tell me about the features or partners. It's not exactly social proof. So we've got partners, which is like a mix of features and social proof. I think it's pretty good actually to have those. Yeah, it's pretty good. Then we've got a video. Video is great. You should actually have a look at that video maybe. So saw payments, sawpay.com, find out more. I've got a pop-up video that's alright, 2 minutes.
When was the last time you made a purchase in cash? As a business owner, your ability to accept credit card payments affordably and reliably is essential to growing your company. But if you're in an industry banks can...
Okay, we're not going to watch the entire video. Video is great. First impression. Two minutes is long. It's a bit overwhelming. It's interactive. All in all, I think it's a pretty good video. I like the... Okay, so what's good about this one? Few menu options, so fewer possible actions. This is good. Now the rate to get approved kind of bothers me a little bit. I've got the apply now, which takes me here. Rate to get approved also takes me here. Okay. So two call to actions, the same definition, that's good, but this one feels like a question. That's not Great. Um, what else can I say? High risk, no problem. We provide merchant accounts for hard to place and high risk businesses. So we've got the title plus subtitle. Make it clear who there is and what sets them apart. So they're for hard to place and high risk businesses. But it doesn't show benefits or outcomes to diversify from competitors. Right, so all in all, this is probably the best homepage I've looked at today. They've got a pretty clear call to action, although the copy can be improved a little bit. They've got a video, they've got social proof, contrast is pretty good. The blue and the orange work well as well. So good job. So payments. So we've now looked at 5 pages, seen a few good and bad examples. I think these are the most important lessons we've seen today. First of all, most of these companies want people to call, try to reduce the friction, and the best way to do this is the example by Payment Cloud, in which they just say, okay, 0 minutes waiting time, we've got 14 agents available. In other words, if you call, we'll pick up immediately. Second, add social proof. We're dealing with money. We're dealing with a lot of transactions, a lot of money. Show that you're a trustworthy company, and that case, design matters as well. As we saw with Durango, where it is, kind of like sloppy design immediately makes people lose trust. Number three, limit your options when people get to that home page. Of course, it's the first contact. They'll probably not convert immediately, but you still want to push them in one direction and not in multiple directions, especially the way host services does, I guess, because they've got the social media buttons, they've got lots of menu options, they've got 3 call to action buttons, they've got the chat box. People just don't know where to start. It's overwhelming. It's highly unlikely that people will go down the way that host merchant services wants these people to go. Um, for use relevant images, we've seen few companies do this. And when you use images, it's a good idea to make the people in the images look towards the call to action button. So we see these people looking at this image here, which is just at the same spot as the call to action button. I think this is a great use. I'm not sure if it's on purpose, but if it is, it's well done. And finally, stand out in the crowd. So we've looked at 5 companies that offer more or less the same solution. I think they're all from the United States, at least 4 of them are. So there is some kind of competition. None of them is doing an effort to show why they're better than the others. The only example I've seen, I think, is Soul Payments that says hard to place businesses, while the others are maybe even more generic in terms of just merchant accounts for anyone. All right, that's it. Thanks for listening. Hope you learned something today. Hope you picked something up. If you need any help with your homepage, whatever area you're working in, always feel free to contact me. You can reach me on www.dcopygalaxy.com or on Twitter, where it's just at Kiel, which is KJELLVDV. Bye bye.